10-4.
Well, hell, it's from the toes up in this case, then.
Kyle.
Motherfucker. What?
Shut, Kai.
Where's that kitten at? I'm gonna have it come
Anna.
attack your toes again. Y'all, one night, he was racing. He's getting so mad. Man, he was getting mad. And at first, we thought he was yelling at all of us. But he wasn't. He was yelling at this damn kitten. His daughter's kitten or whatever was attacking his toes through his socks. Man, he was getting hot. Hitting the wall
Get
and
off!
shit.
Get back! Get off! Everybody
Nah,
thinks he's hitting somebody.
He's gonna turn it into dinner.
Here we go. You're good.
Jesus, KK, you just put me on the wall again.
Did I really?
Jesus Christ. I was only fucking with you, KK.
Well, goddamn, I slowed down because I really
That's
thought I
great.
didn't
That
mean
is
to.
great.
I love clean air.
This motherfucker here. He bunny hopping over guardrails again.
KK, you fucker. I just want to be like Bama.
YouTube.
Yeah, we don't need none of that, Joe.
Grow, Mario, grow.
He's throwing up banana peels. No, it's whoever gets on the drag strip that gets that
It's
wall.
a me, Mario.
Wasn't because of me. Nobody say KK because KK is in the middle by himself.
Kyle, you're lagging, dude.
No, I ain't.
Bro, he works for a damn internet provider. He better not lag.
I guess we should restart the race then, shouldn't we? Give me a chance to reset my modem. Isn't that the rules? I noticed Dak staying up high against the wall to keep away from the invisible wall.
You damn yeah.
Me too.
Look, I'll make sure I'm touching the wall when I go by it.
You ain't got no pad hand. You won't do it. You won't go down on the inside.
You're right, I won't. But neither will you.
Golly, K5, I didn't expect you to be all the way back here, buddy. Thank you.
Oh, God.
Hey, Joe.
Anna Claire! Please come here. Shut the bathroom door and come here. God dang it. Oh, she's got your phone. Thank you. Sit down. Anna, shut that door. Come in here and plug my phone up because it ain't charging. It's unplugged from the wall.
Hey Anna, you see that good guy with the power? Good guy with his power. Good guy with his power.
Hey, well, give that to Anna. Anna, she's got the cord in her hand.
Carol.
Wrong cord, Anna. The cord is in
Carol.
Oh my God. Anna, you're not listening.
I just fucked that turn up.
My bad.
Hey, as long as I ain't getting lapped, I'm good.
I don't know where he's at. He ain't say nothing. He done backed out, I believe.
See, Stall, we might just as well pull on over and let them pass, because you know they're gonna. Oh!
Under you, Ty. Oh, under you, Frosty. Oh, under you, KK.
God! What the hell is that?
Woo!
I have no idea what just happened.
I think I'll pit now.
I'm right with another one. Another break.
See? Told you, see, Stall. And we're the only two that pitted, too. Oh, shit.
I got the inside barrier, Frost. My bad, bud.
Oh, no.
Whatever.
Why are they screaming?
Whoa, Yukon. Whoa. Yeah, Kyle, let them play. They're just kids, man. Calm down. Yukon, I hate you if I hit this wall right now.
What are they going from asphalt to dirt?
God damn, I don't know who's in second, but that's a motherfucker trying to see where I'm going with all that dust.
You ain't nowhere near them. Their dust ain't affecting you.
Damn it.
Ava, come on. Come on. Come on.
Hello. Where am I going?
Damn it.
Listen, I gotta tell y'all this real quick. Guess what I just ran?
Probably a 1.
105 and 936.
Nobody cares.
You know what? Fuck you. That's not even what I was getting at. I don't care if we're on goddamn YouTube or not. Fuck you, dude. How about that? No, don't talk to me like that. How about you don't talk to me?
I love you too, Ace.
Yeah, he's,
Maybe if you could drive, you'd be going that fast too. I'm just saying.
Hey, Ace.
Yeah, what's up?
When you gonna meet me at Culver's?
Dude, anytime. And I'll bring a half gram of dab. We'll fucking dab in the vehicle and go in and tear it down.
I'll be down for that.
Listen, by the way, if you run 30s all the way down in a 45 wedge, it does help it a lot better. On a 9 loose.
I took all my wedge out. No grill
Run
tape.
30. Oh, I run 30% grill tape.
hey, I'm not doing too shabby. I'm in third. I'll take it.
Somebody wreck his ass.
Shut your mouth, Cal.
So, like, are you gonna hold me under the custard machine?
Yeah, bro, I'll hold your feet. Like a goddamn wheelbarrow. Like a cake. We'll do a fucking cake stand.
Hell yeah.
I love their
the
custard.
Snickers.
Oh my god.
I had the Snickers custard when we went there, and it was awesome.
The cookies and cream, or the Oreo one, that was pretty fucking good. And then the peanut butter one. Oh.
I think that's one that my wife got. She said it was real good. Was the peanut butter one?
Yes.
It's like, I don't know. Custard's not ice cream though.
No.
Oh my gosh, we got 10 laps to go. Here am I thinking about Culver's here, and I'm looking for a way out of this track so we can go.
We said, where the fuck's the first left out of some bitch? What the fuck?
I know, right?
You know, I think don't they have Culver's in Indiana?
I don't know. I know they do in Kansas City. Kansas, or was it Missouri? I don't know. It's
Missouri.
right there together. Well, when we stayed, like, the 3 or 4 weeks that we stayed up there, we, like, ate at Culver's, like, every other night. I remember sitting in there, eating a custard, and all of a sudden, it went from, like, 60-degree weather up there to freaking, it was a blizzard.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I took pictures and sent it to my dad. He's like, yep, that's Kansas City for you. Because my parents used to live there years ago. That was back when I was installing the the Google fiber shit.
Oh, so you've been doing that shit for a while then.
Yep. I got all that because I seen what was coming. And it happened. You know they shut down Google, right?
Yeah. What about my damn Google, my Gmail account?
Well, your Gmail account's fine. I'm talking about what they thought, what they had going, running fiber to the houses. And that shit right there is so fucking hard to get in the ground.
I thought Google went bankrupt.
No, well, kinda. They were actually bought out by another company, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's some kind of weird
Yahoo.
Chinese company. No, it's some weird name.
Ass
At
cheese.
least on the construction part of it. Now, as far as sales and everything else, I don't know. But I know on the construction side of Google, which is what we were up there doing, we were drilling in the ground and boring streets and stuff, pulling back fiber. And I was the guy that buried it from the node out front or the nid out front to the home or business.
And do me a favor, don't handle my shit. Get that little bitty hair gun down there in the floor. And I have to get one more right there.
Huh?
Come on.
Mom, I want my hair.
Me, KK.
No, your hair looks like crap. Come here, Ava.
I work
Straight
for
corner.
now. Yep.
Ava, go get your hair done. No, it's not.
Well, I don't work directly for Windstream. I'm a subcontractor for them.
Yeah, Ava.
I just bury all the service lines. Do what?
No.
Nobody's bought them out yet, as far as I know. Well, it's a possibility. I quit following them when they started making changes in our contracts and stuff.
Damn, KK.
I'm sitting here talking and not paying attention. I'm just driving. I'll take a shortcut, though. Oh, Ace, I thought I had the way out there for a minute. That guardrail is continuous all the way around.
He said, I thought that motherfucker opened. Shit.
No,
You
they
know
went
what, you're
bankrupt
gonna-
like $350 billion, and then they got sued for another $300 million or something like that. But when they started changing all our contracts, I was like, well, the hell with them. I'll just work for the company I'm working for, and if they stick with y'all, they do. If not, I'll just go bury cable for Verizon, because that's one of the... Because we're a Dicom company, and they've got a bunch of other small companies like Windstream under them. But I was working for Bear Communications up there in Kansas City, burying all the fiber drops. And then I got invited over from there to Source, but didn't go. Because I literally tore up and terminated my contract with Bear.
Oh,
I went
shit.
over there. I went over there to do this for $95 a drop. And when I get there, he had his so-called supervisor go out with me to watch to see what I was actually capable of before we set it in stone for the contract, because you're not supposed to break a contract within the first year, or at least breach it. You can't breach it. But anyway, I'm there. We go out, and I do like the first two, and he's like, well, you do it different from us. And I was like, well, everybody's got their own way of doing things. So he leaves to go to lunch. My wife and I, we stay out, and we continue working. I looked down at the watch when we first got there, and it was like 8 o'clock. I looked at the watch when we're done, and it's like freaking 11 o'clock. And I'm like, something's not right here. Why did it take us longer to bury fiber a foot deep with ground wire than what it does just to put a drop in? And there's really no difference. So that was the first thing I clued in on that I didn't like for $95 a drop. The second thing was, the next day or the day after, the supervisor shows up and he's like, well, we've got a little problem. I'm like, what? He goes, well, we need you to start pulling back the fiber to these underground vaults and then burying them to the house. And I'm like, so you're going to pay me more money? He goes, no, we're going to keep it to $95 a drop. I was like, well, that's more work. So that was the second thing. I was like, I'm not going to do it. So then he comes back like 2 or 3 hours later the same day and he goes, well, here's the thing. We're going to drop your pay down to like $45 a drop because we've got to pay somebody to use a rodder to pull the fiber back to the vaults that you're burying from. I was like, is that a fact? Well, I managed to get it back up to $75 because I talked to the main guy. I had some strings that I could have pulled. But anyways, he's like, well, do it for 75. I was like, all right, fine. He's like, you're the one of the best out there. We need a guy that is dependable and trustworthy. And I was like, okay. So I got my first check. I managed to stay there like the first 2 weeks. I got my first check. It was like $500. And I'm like, something's not right here. It should be like $1,500. When I got to looking at it, they had shorted me like $1,000. So I inquired about it. He's like, well, we're still trying. That was when we were trying to talk to you about getting a rodder and this and that. Well, a rodder is $2,200. I'm not going to go buy one. Anyway. So 3 more days pass, and I'm like, all right, they still ain't got me the rest of my money. And they're wanting me to do this and this and this. Well, I called the big dude, and I was like, I'm not doing it no more. He's like, well, just stick it out for another week, please. I'll double your pay under the table. I was like, all right, fine. So that's what I did, and I never got the rest of my money, and my pay was still at $65 a drop. I caught the flu. My stepson had it first, had to stay in the hospital, and all the shit started happening. So I let him keep my last check. And that was the last time I worked for Bear Communications in Kansas City. And it was about a month later when Google crashed.
Wow.
I don't know if it was a blessing in disguise I caught the flu, because I was running around working, drinking liquid Lortab. Sure was. I had to keep going. Take a day off, you don't make no money. But anyways, we ended up driving home. We ended up driving home that day that I quit. And that was it. I sat at home for 2 months. We had no money, no nothing. Until I found another job.
Wow.
And that's why we're up here. I found it for Suddenlink up here out of Charleston, West Virginia. This time I signed a contract under my wife's name. And 6 months later lose that job because the idiot decided he wanted to quit doing that and go build houses.
Wow.
So I called my dad up, who's the director for Spectrum over here in Ashland, and said, I need your help. And he talked to somebody who knew this guy that I work for now, and I get the call the next day to come in for an interview. I was hired on the spot. And that was 3 years ago.
Good win, Ace.
Thank you, sir.
I didn't have nothing for
Yeah.
Staley or you.
Thank you, sirs. Thank you.
But it's pretty fucked up though. You missed Charlotte and come win this one. That's that bullshit. I think you do need. I think he does need an inspection. What the hell was you doing at that birthday party?
I was skiing, bro.
Yeah, I bet you was. Just like you was just in that race, right?
Yeah. You put that tire pressure at 30 and that wedge on the 45, that motherfucker just...
Yeet.
But no, we almost made a special trip back to Kansas City.
Oh my
a
God,
while
Kyle, you're making me
back,
fall asleep over here, dude.
Just to,
Jesus Christ.
just to go to Culver's.
You don't have to go that far.
That's one of them stories back when I was in fucking middle school and in elementary where the teacher just kept on and kept on and kept on. Like, God damn, okay.
Suck a dick, Dak. We was talking about Culver's.
It never ends this way. It never ends this way either.
Suck a dack, dick.